Rusty Red Scrap Iron, written by Christopher Audrey. Diesel was very pleased with his nickname for Henry. Old Square Wheels, he chuckled to himself. Brilliant, suits Henry down to the rails. The truck sniggered.
How clever of Doug to think of it,
they said to each other. We know, don't we, that it was really Diesel who had made the name up, but the trucks didn't. Diesel had told them it was Duck, and the trucks believed what they were told.
Look,
they whispered each time Henry went past.
There's Old Square Wheels.
Henry was furious. Everyone knew that James disliked Diesels, so it was a surprise when Diesel and James got on well together. James showed Diesel where things were in the yard, and Diesel worked hard once he had settled down. But he was very full of self-importance. I am up to date and revolutionary, he boasted. I'll soon get this yard working smoothly. The trucks hadn't really liked Diesel to start with, and when he began to order them about, they liked him even less. But being trucks, they were sly and didn't show it.
Keep on the right side of him,
they whispered to each other.
We'll get our own back one day.
One morning, James asked Diesel to get some trucks ready for him. I need the vans on the far side of the yard, he told Diesel. But Diesel, full of himself and not listening properly, thought James said, Leave the vans on the far side of the yard. So Diesel took no notice of those vans. He collected all the rest and put them ready for James to take away. When James arrived, he found, of course, that he had the wrong train. By this time, Diesel was nowhere to be seen. James hated shunting. Where's that Diesel? He grumbled as he arranged his own train. Off somewhere being revolutionary, I suppose. Wait till I see him. I'll give him revolution. But the delay with the vans made James so late that he could not get back to the shed that night. This made him even crosser. When he did finally meet Diesel again, Diesel was left in no doubt of what James thought about him. Diesel slunk away, growling crossly to himself. How dare he speak to me like that? He muttered. Anyone can make a mistake. I'll teach him a lesson. You'll see if I don't. Next day, Diesel was talking to some trucks in the yard. James has been here a long time, he remarked. He must be very old.
Not as old as Thomas and Edward,
replied the trucks.
Thomas was here first to help build the railway, but Edward is older. The other engines used to tease him about that, but he soon proved them wrong.
How? asked Diesel.
It was before I came even,
said one of the old trucks slowly.
But the way I heard it was that one day James ran away. Just trundled off down the line without his driver and fireman.
Good gracious! exclaimed Diesel. What happened? The truck paused.
Well,
he went on,
Edward was nearby. An inspector got a cable and rode on Edward's buffer beam until Edward called James up, running on the other line, you see. Then he dropped a loop of cable over James's buffer. They slowed James down with Edward's brakes so that the inspector could get into James's cab and stop him. They didn't tease Edward after that.
Quite right, said Diesel. I bet James felt silly. It's funny, isn't it? He went on. If James stood out in the rain for a bit, he'd soon be just the color he is, red with rust. The truck sniggered. Suddenly Diesel had an idea. He growled away, looking thoughtful. You know the story you told me about James, he said when he saw the trucks again. I told Duck about it in the shed, and guess what he said? He paused. The trucks waited. They knew Diesel was going to tell them anyway. Duck said, Diesel went on impressively, it was no wonder that Edward caught up with him, because James is only rusty red scrap iron. Wasn't that rude? But that's what Duck said. The silly trucks believed every word. They tittered.
Wait till we tell the others.
The story went round quickly, and when James next came to the yard, the trucks laughed rudely at him.
Here's old scrap iron.
They chortled.
Look at him! Just a heap of rusty red scrap iron!
James soon found out why. His feelings can be imagined. That joke! He hissed furiously. Just wait! I'll make him joke! Diesel, lurking in the background, smirked triumphantly.